Okay, welcome back, everybody. Okay, this is going to be another segment. If you saw the first one regarding betting the pass line, now I'm going to teach you about betting some of the place bets. We're going to go slow. We're going to do it in multiple sections because I want to show you the difference between the different bets and how they work. Now, there are 6 different ways to hit the number 7. Once the point is established, the 7 is your bad number in this game because 7 will wipe out pretty much every bet on the table unless the player is actually betting for the 7 to hit. Um, you'll see the 7 doesn't show up on the line in the middle. There are 6 different combinations to hit the 7. Going farther out, you'll have 5 combinations of the 6 and 8, 4 combinations of the 5 and 9, and 3 combinations of the 4 and 10. The farther you get away from the center, the more money the payout is going to be because it's harder to hit. But staying with the 6 and 8 is actually the most safest bet in the house. The reason why is the house edge on the payout ratio is only 1.52%. So when you're keeping that small of a margin, it helps to possibly win in the long run. But at the same time, the shooter actually has to hit the 6s and 8s. But they are the most common numbers next to the deadly 7. So most people will bet in increments of $6 on the 6 and the 8, which in turn would be a $12 bet on a $10 table. So make sure you understand that because normally you'll bet $10 here, $10 here, but on the 6 and the 8, you will bet in increments of 12 or in increments of 6. So you can go 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, and so on and so forth. Now, you'll notice that I placed the bets right here on the line. This is position 1 on the table. If you look over here, I've left the chips red and white here to show position 1. It's the first bank. That's how you always know where your bets are going to be. Now, if you move over, you'll see the green chips will be betting in bank number 2. So if a player came up and said they wanted to bet, say, the 6 and 8, and they wanted a $30 bet, I would place it right next to that position. So now you know that this is position 1, this is position 2. Then if you look a little farther over to the black, when they bet, they're going to be betting in $60 increments also, so they're going to be 120. They would be bet right here. Now, this is a slightly smaller table than a standard craps table. This is for instruction purposes, but normally there's 4 positions. So you'll see 4 different banks on the side. And then also, as you look at the back wall here, position 1, 2, and 3 right here are going to be set up position 1, 2, and 3 right here. So you'll see the back wall and the front wall. Now let's go back to the betting the 6 and 8. 6 and 8, because there are the most combinations of those, you're going to get paid the least amount. You're only going to get paid 7 for 6. But at the end of the day, you're still getting an extra $2 on the $12 bet. So in the long run, you'll make more money by betting the 6 and 8 than if you just bet the straight up pass line. Again, with the pass line we discussed before, there are 8 ways to win, 4 ways to lose on the come out roll. But then afterwards, which is the other 24 combinations, they're always going to end up losing in the long run because there's 24 ways. Whatever number you hit, the 7 is actually going to be an advantage for the casino after that point, and that's how the casino wins. So if you have any questions about how to bet the 6 and 8, please send me a message and we will discuss further. Watch for our next segment.